Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fine edition of the Beers and Ears podcast. As always, the guillotine.
Should have you.
I need a hot start.
Somebody's a little rammy
The
today.
guillotine. Rambo of the Tower.
How many
of Power.
beers did you have before we got here?
2.
All right.
All of them. Coming back at you for another fine week. Gentlemen, how the fuck are we?
Man, I am, it's been a hell of a week. And something that I've noticed, because I just said it already, I say too fucking much.
Nonsense.
Yep.
I like it.
I like it too.
Anyway, I have had a a roller coaster of a week.
That's true.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I did a thing.
We're hopping right into it. All right.
We're hopping right into it. If you didn't notice, I am wearing a $1,200 hat that came with a free bow. Look at that beautiful, beautiful piece of equipment.
Hi, Annie.
Hello, Hanny. My daughter just walked out. This is the Hoyt Ventum 30. Got her equipped with the Spot Hog double pin sight. She is a beaut clock. Hello, Hanny. We gotta get you
Hey, me either.
back upstairs there, honey. Come on, baby doll. Such a
The best guest we've had.
Best guest yet, my hand.
Best guest yet. Yeah.
So Seth's got one,
Yes, he does.
and mine, the Ventum 33,
You also ordered one.
is on order.
Yeah. You thought you would have to get the
XL.
double XL,
Yeah,
but
they did a measurement on me. Nope,
No, no,
31
no.
inch.
with a number 3 cam.
Yep. Yeah, the guy measured me up. He said, you can get a Venom.
It's good stuff.
So,
All right, you can get a 30.
33.
33.
Oh.
I got the 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put half down on that and should be here in 10 fucking weeks.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
lefty weirdo.
That sucks, man. And I'll tell you, so as you guys are well aware of, it was a fucking nightmare. So I called all around. I'm calling everywhere, trying to find this bow. And so what I was finding was I was getting the same thing as you. It was basically a 10-week wait period on finding these bows because nobody's got them. Hoyt's like way behind, I guess. And I finally found one in the color I wanted, that wilderness green, which is so fucking sexy.
It's the color I ordered it in.
Phew, man. Yeah. But I finally found one, and it was at this place called Cypress Creek Archery down in Millington.
Never heard of it.
And I was like, well, fuck yeah, I will come by it today. I get off work, 3:30, hold it for me. They're like, okay, we'll hold it for you, some old fella. So I beeline it down there. They asked me like questions on the phone so they could get it kind of started. And when I got there, they had most of it pretty much set up. But he recommended me some arrows, so I got some new arrows and stuff. And I got shooting there, and I was driving tax at 20 yards. I'm like, hell yeah! I was like, you guys paper tune it? And he was like, well, I don't believe in paper tuning. And I was like,
With one
uh-oh.
hazy eye.
yeah, this guy's got like one hazy eye. He's like 90 years old, every bit of it. Really, really nice guys, man. I mean, salt of the earth dudes. But that was a huge red flag. And needless to say, I went home, paper tuned it. Wasn't flying right.
Attempted to paper tune it.
Yeah, Johnny came over.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was way off. I noticed a bunch of issues with it. They didn't glue my the dead stop that stops my string. My peep sight ended up flying off.
So they pretty much just unboxed the motherfucker and handed it to you, pretty much.
Yeah, essentially. So what I ended up having to do is take it to Autumn Sky, have them take it to the mad scientist Luke over there at Autumn Sky.
Yeah.
If you listen, he did a great job.
The mad scientist Luke, fantastic job.
Yeah, he knocked it out of the park. He got me shooting right, got our paper tuned good. Yeah, they had my knock too high. It was pinching, my D loop was pinching my knock.
Not good.
So
Yeah, I noticed that last
yeah,
time.
John called that.
A lot of guys put knots on the inside of those
I
D-loops.
put some
yeah,
of them on.
yeah.
little soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what John's got. And
That's professional, right? That's how the professionals do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a shit show down there at Cypress Hill or Silent Hill, fucking archery, whatever the hell. Should be
Silent
called.
Hill.
Fucking nightmare down there.
Some guy's garage. He's got his bow sitting on top of a U-Haul box.
Man, oh man.
Here it is.
At first, we thought it was just the arrows were the problem,
Yeah,
but because I gave you one of my 300s,
and that shot
and it was
well.
perfect
But
bullet hole.
the stiffness of that 300 adjusted it a little bit.
Yeah, it hid all the other problems with the
Yeah,
bow.
yeah. But there was a plethora of issues with it
Oof, yeah.
that had to get fixed, and we don't have a bow press, so we're limited in what we can do. But we recognize these issues, and we're like, all right, we gotta go to Autumn Sky.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Lancaster
Archery
is gonna
top
do a much
notch.
better job.
Oh yeah,
walk
Lancaster
out of there.
Archery, world class facility.
And at the end of this, you realized
An
technique
issue that I'm having, and I don't know if it's. I think I got her set pretty good now. But the way I was holding the bow, because I got these big old meat hooks of hands, was applying some torque to one way, so it was giving me some string lean. It was making it was basically cocking my string away.
The way you were holding your hand, or how firm you were gripping?
No, I don't
grip,
really
just-
grip. It's just like my palm, that my
how the bow was hitting his hand is twisting the bow.
Interesting.
Yeah, and because so what I've always heard is basically you want to take your elbow straight down this bone, and that's where you want to hold it. But everybody's a little different. So for me, and it might also be a grip thing because I have a custom grip on my other one, so maybe I never noticed issues with it before. Not saying that I haven't had issues with it, I just never noticed them. But that guy Luke pointed out to me. He said that I'm torquing my bow, so I had to adjust my grip on this one. And I think I got her pretty good now, but it was definitely an issue. It was way better from him tuning it, the paper tune. But even after he had it all perfect, the way I was holding it was still giving me a slight tear to the left.
Yeah.
So
and he grabbed it and he fired it, and it was a perfect bullet hole.
yeah, so the bow is tuned. It's dynamite,
Yeah.
but my grip was still fucking me a little bit. And I think I got her pretty good. I had to adjust my grip, and by this time my shoulder's getting pretty fucking wore out today. But I think I got her good now. So I'm really happy with it. I got it sighted in. I got the sight tape on there. Took it out to 60. It was nailing them. So I mean, I'm ready to go out to 110 and get ready for another endeavor.
No, wait. You ordered a bow. You already said the Ventum 33 from Lancaster Archery, the biggest archery shop on the world.
In our
the
area.
world.
Yeah.
In the
In
world.
the
Oh,
world.
it is.
In the world.
Yeah.
Me and Seth have never been up there. How was it?
Compared to Autumn Sky.
I mean,
Is there a comparison?
triple that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
But what makes Lancaster Archery cool is the shooting ranges.
Yeah.
So they got a shooting range like in the shop, like where you like shop around for shit.
Mm.
And then they have a fucking building next to the shop.
Yeah.
That's a shooting range that stretches out. That's really what makes it cool.
So how far out does that? Is it? It's all inside.
That's pretty big. I want to say probably about 100 yards of building.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's long.
Holy
We
It,
gotta
it was
make a
long.
trip up there.
It was
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, we were like a mile away from Autumn Sky, and I was like, we should have went to Lancaster.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, man, I don't know if more people are bow hunting or what, because I don't know if it was the stimulus money coming in, but their bow racks were naked.
Really?
When the new
Well,
one
let me take
comes
that
out,
back. The Hoyt bow section
It's
was
the
naked.
same thing to Autumn Sky.
Yeah,
where
they have
like
two?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PSE was loaded. Bear, all them guys were loaded. Matthews. But as far as sights and Hoyt bows, not much.
Not a
Yeah,
good-
same thing with Autumn Sky.
Well, it's because everybody knows Hoyt is the best. Yeah. So.
But you bought a new bow. You're buying a new bow. I've got a 2-year-old flagship, and we got something coming up in a couple months, don't we? For this.
And it kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. But you want to announce it?
We're signed up, the three of us, and our most frequent guest, Ryan Maitland. Shout out Ryan down in Virginia. We signed up for the TAC, Total Archery Challenge.
The Beers and Deers pod's going to the TAC.
We're going to the TAC, ladies and gentlemen. So what the TAC is, and they have a bunch of them all over the country, but what the TAC is, it is a 3D archery shoot. and it's like a festival. It's like fucking Woodstock for bow hunters.
Shit,
It's
the
fucking.
fuck, though.
It's gonna be a fuck fest. All you can
Ecstasy and
fuck
fucking
buffet out.
balls, dude.
So it's like basically it's at a ski resort, Seven Springs, Pennsylvania. John Dudley's even going to be there. I hope Jocko's going to be there. Might try and meet him behind one of the tents. But you're the fucking man.
Nice and dry.
Yeah.
Sounds like I like it.
Good.
Jocko be like, I like that.
Good.
Good.
If it doesn't hurt, you ain't doing it right.
So it's a 3D shoot, and it's at a ski resort. And basically what they do, they take all these 3D targets. And the targets can be anything from elk to caribou to armadillos
Sasquatch.
to raccoons to
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. Yeah, like literally they've got all these different targets. And you ride the ski lift up. It's in June. So it's nice weather, you know, it's real gorgeous country. You ride the ski lift up, and then you work your way down the mountain, and you've got 25 different shots. And they're all different distances. They got different courses. We're doing the Yeti course.
Yeah, we're doing the Yeti course because we have 2 novice archers with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we want to do the Sika course, but you know we don't want to put too much pressure on our pals here.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, absolutely. I mean,
You guys are making shit up. I said do the Sika course. You guys pussies. are the
and
ones
I'm
that
not
do
gonna
the
lie
other.
to you. I ranged out 75 yards.
It's a shot.
It's a long fucking way.
Especially when they fucking pin a target between 2 fucking trees.
Yeah, I think
75. Me even seasoned. That's a fucking shot.
Yeah, the Yeti course, it's what, 40 to 75
40 to
yards?
75 yard targets. And basically what it is it's essentially golf.
Yeah.
You have 25 shots. You got like golf, except instead of 18 holes, you got 25, and you go and you make your shot, and each of these targets has scores on them, and 12 being perfect, and then 10 being damn near perfect, and then you've got a 9 and an 8, and I don't think there's even a 7. There might be a 7, but you've got all these numbers on these targets that you're trying to shoot, and basically you score yourself at the end. It's non-competitive for this, but they do have 3D archery competitions. But for this one, it's just basically like it's like golf but with archery. And there's a bunch of vendors there. There's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be awesome. So
Foam is home.
But the only,
Foam is home.
let me tell you something. The only reason I'm going is for that caribou at the end.
yeah. So tell them about that.
They change it up every year, but it's in between 110 and 115 yards. They got a caribou out there. $15 an arrow. If you make it in the 10 ring, which is the size of the top of a beer can, you're entered to win a truck. So, I'm gonna drop $100, bang, right there,
Yeah.
and just send some arrows at that motherfucker.
And imagine, give yourself a visual, everybody. That's like going to a field goal post and putting a beer can top
At the
on
other
the other
field
field goal and sending an arrow through it.
Yeah, and trying to hit that beer can. That's the equivalent of what we're going to attempt. So Johnny and I have dedicated the next couple months
Yes.
to getting right at 110, 115 yards so that we can do our best. One of us is going home with a truck.
The Beers and Deers crew is coming home with that tack truck.
Yeah.
You can put a stamp on it, put it in the bank. It's happening.
We got the novelty license
That-
plates already ready.
That truck's coming to Cecil motherfucking Tucky,
We're
baby.
gonna walk into the competition and we're just gonna slap a Beers and Deer sticker on the back
Yeah.
before everyone
Yes.
even makes a shot.
Yes. So if you are at tack, if you were lucky enough,
Just stay away from the caribou
Get
and
the-
don't waste your money
this
because it's
guy
coming home
is
with us.
pretty good at Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He'll fucking kill you, all
He'll
right?
kill you.
I've been boxing since I was a kid. I'll kick your fucking ass.
Just stay away from it, okay?
Don't do it. But no, we actually, realistically, I'd love to see some people there if you fucking.
Yeah.
But the problem is it you can still go as to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You know
vendors
what I
and
mean?
shit.
But sign up is pretty much sold out from what I understand.
Yeah, if you were lucky enough to get Saturday, that's what we
Saturday was gone within
Yeah.
minutes.
got. Oh
Yeah.
my God, it was insane. We tried for 7, and that didn't work. Well, Ryan got poor Ryan. Ryan got 7, and I was like, no, I can't get 7. Noon. I can't get noon either. 12:30, and we 3 got 12:30. But Ryan,
They hooked him up.
yeah, he emailed and he did get moved to.
I figured it wouldn't be a problem.
So yeah, and we got a pretty sweet motel room, which is pretty typical for us. Got the vibrating bed, kind of the same type of deal that me and Ryan usually do.
Heart-shaped top
twin
tub.
size.
heart-shaped
It's
top
a twin
tub,
size
yeah.
bed for 4 grown men.
Yeah, there's one twin size bed. We'll make it work. You know, hey, we've done it with a sleeping bag before. We can do it with a twin size.
Absolutely.
You tell me.
Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's gonna be hairballs and bungholes.
Talk about a way of christening your new bow.
Man, I'm pumped.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're gonna be like
Right.
just in
Yeah.
time. Hopefully, it'll come in early,
Yeah,
so
I
you'll have a
hope
little
that.
bit more time to
I'm
practice.
hoping like the order goes through and like
Yeah.
like people that run the Hoyt warehouse like, oh, we got one of those. Send it to
Yeah.
them.
But yours is such an obscure. I mean, not only is it. Well, no, you just got a
Nah, it's
33.
just it's normal Ventum
it's just a
33.
left-handed 33. Okay, yeah, I forgot.
I
You
got me
didn't,
one,
end up,
too.
you didn't have to get the Ultra.
Yeah, but apparently that's a fucking hot color to get.
Oh yeah,
That's what they were telling me.
the Wilderness is everybody wants it
Yeah,
because
I
it's a new color this year.
I ordered it and the guy was like, good choice.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's just would you just look at it?
Just looking at it.
I mean, it's gorgeous. It really is. If you're not watching on YouTube and you're listening on Spotify, just go on Hoyt's website and check out the Ventum 30 or the Ventum 33 in the Wilderness color. I mean, it's just a beautiful looking bow, and it's decked. It's loaded out with features. I really like the extra hole for a stabilizer. It's got a lower center of gravity, and I'm a big fan of having all the holes I can exploit.
I hear you.
You know?
You took the little guy off the bottom and put the.
Yeah, I took the stubby. It comes with a stubby little stabilizer on it, and I took that out and I put my limb saver stabilizer on it, which I think is an 8-inch or 9.
That's a long one.
I mean,
Something you're not familiar with.
yeah, that's why I'm guessing because I have no idea how
might be
long
an
that is.
11,
I think
so.
it's a 9-inch.
Dude, that
I
might
don't
be
know.
bigger than 9.
I think it's 11 or 10.
That's a fucking mandingo.
Yeah,
You got a fucking mandingo.
Hold on.
You got a fucking double ender hanging off the end of your bow.
I'm pretty sure that's a 9-inch.
I don't think that's a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they count this. Well, I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. If you count this, it's more than 9.
Yeah.
I think this is 9.
Call that the old double ender.
But you had it on and you had all your weights on it.
Yeah, what I had to do, so the end of the stabilizer has weights on it, and initially I had all my weight on there. I had to take all of them off but one because it was too much weight.
It was way too much.
I mean, it's crazy the effect of just lowering that center of gravity, the amount of weight difference it makes. Because when I had the stabilizer mounted to my old bow in the regular position, it was very comfortable. But moving it down here, it was way too much weight.
Yeah.
But I got it perfect now with just the one weight. It's money, and it is really just a quiet and a fast and a just dead in hand bow. I couldn't be happier with it. Love it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a beautiful piece of equipment. Hoyt really, they just make a great bow in general, and they're American made. They knocked it out of the park. I love it.
And they never give up, man. They're always on the drawing board. Always trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really did something crazy with that lower stabilizer mount this year.
Yeah, that is fucking innovative. It really is. It was brilliant the way they did that, and it's got some other features on it too. It's got the Picatinny rail. You can mount your bow to the very center now instead of to the side, which the sight I have is not compatible with it. So I'm waiting for that to come out.
Yeah,
this
they'll do
whole-
a conversion. Yeah.
I've heard through the grapevine that they're going to Spot Hog is going to make a, because my new sight is manufactured by Spot Hog. It's the Fast Eddie XL. It's a sweet sight. I really like it. But they're gonna hopefully make an adapter so I can use that Picatinny rail. So we'll see. When it comes out, I'll definitely get the adapter. And
Is it really going to make that much of a difference, though?
well, I think it will.
Yeah.
I mean, it's taking all the weight of that sight and taking it off. It's basically takes it out of the equation. It's no longer going to apply any torque.
Yeah, it's just going to pull it forward.
Yeah, theoretically, if I do that, I don't need a sidebar stabilizer because all my weight will be on that side.
That's
Or
true.
will be centered.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have my quiver on.
And I tell you what, I love my sidebar.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a sidebar anyway.
We got to do a YouTube video of our setups, man. I love my sidebar.
Give me 10 weeks.
Yeah, look out for that on the YouTube channel. We've been talking about doing that, basically running over them, and we'll do this. Maybe we could do Johnny's and mine, and then when Runsky, you get yours all set up, we'll go over yours because yours is a lefty too, so that's a little different. Just interesting stuff,
Yeah.
you know.
Lefty, weird.
Yeah, lefties are fucking freaks.
What are you going to do?
I'm pretty sure in Sparta they threw them off cliffs
They did.
when they were
They
born.
did, they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Just shooting, fishing.
Well, I'm a lefty fishing, too.
Yeah, it's weird,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Shooting
strange.
and fishing, I'm lefty. And then everything else, I'm righty.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, it's they say your eye is what matters the most for shooting. Which eye is
They're
dominant?
both pretty
Dominant. They're both pretty dominant.
I mean, they're both pretty equal. I mean,
Well, if you have a dominant eye, though,
yeah, I know that's what they say, but
they say
I
that's the one that
well,
is going to make you.
I
pick.
think my brother was a lefty growing up, and I was
okay.
always playing with his shit and using his shit.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think
That probably
that
just stuck
probably
with
had
you.
something to do.
That
with
makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a Wyatt shooting his with his scope. Now I don't know if it's just because he's unfamiliar with it, but he tends to want to use that left eye sometimes. But
You smack him in the head when he does. You
yeah.
freak!
No. Straighten him up. Don't you do that.
If he's
boy.
a lefty, get him into baseball.
Yeah.
Lefty
Yeah.
pitchers make all the money.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
Even if he only throws 75.
Yeah. Well, hey, everything else he's a righty. So,
Well, first
but then
baseman,
again, that
too.
doesn't mean he doesn't have a left dominant eye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's hard to say. But it's interesting fact. Interesting thing to think about how something like that can change from thing to thing. You can be this on one thing and this on another. Like I'm a switch hitter anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Boys, I am jazzed out of my mind for TAC.
Yeah.
And here we were thinking content was going to be hard to come by. The
No
content's
way.
picked the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Spending a lot of money.
I really wanted to. Yeah, you didn't tell me. I thought I was going to have to buy another dozen arrows
Yeah.
today.
I'm glad old Luke at Autumn Sky.
He set me straight.
Shout out.
Luke did a fantastic job.
Fantastic.
Did you tell him
job.
about the pad?
Yeah.
Yeah, we dropped off stickers.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, they took some?
Yeah.
They're going to put them out?
Yeah, they're going to hand them out.
Nice.
For every customer, they're just going to.
Yeah,
Till
just
they're
get rid of
gone.
them. Yeah. He gave them to one guy over there, so he gave it to his son. I was like, it's
Don't
explicit
listen.
content.
We were smoking cigarettes
Not
last
a
week.
kid's show.
Doing cigarette
Oh, yeah,
reviews.
last week was fun.
Don't
as
do these.
Shit with the
Yeah.
old man.
Uh-huh.
God, that was fun.
We'll have more.
I went over there yesterday. He was like, "That was fun." And I'm like,
Yeah, see?
we'll do it
Yeah,
again.
it's just shooting the shit with the boys, man. It's nothing out of the ordinary.
It was cool. Like, just I learned a lot of stuff from my old man. I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's cool.
Yeah, because questions you ask, you don't think to ask him until you get them in that kind of. It's like that's what we were talking about, like how the podcast, it just makes you, for one, it definitely helps me to realize sometimes I need to shut up
Yeah.
and not talk over people.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
the king of that.
That's something that it's helped me to work on that, and also just like to ask better questions,
Uh-huh.
and really listen, and with somebody, even somebody we've known for so long, like your dad, like we actually just learned something because we really think about what we want to ask people,
It was cool. Definitely cool.
Yeah, and I don't know, he wants to coyote hunt, doesn't he? I can't remember if we talked to him about it. He didn't really say anything. We didn't really discuss coyote hunting.
No, we didn't really. We just kind of.
Oh, that's another thing. So, networking, just talking to people.
Yeah, you get
And getting
some,
property. So I'm at my barber, right? And I'm getting a haircut. Shout out to my boy Glenn over at US Mail on 40 in Newark, Delaware. He's a great barber. So I'm sitting there talking to Glenn, and we're shooting the shit talking about coyote hunting. And the girl across from us who's cutting hair, her name's O. I don't know her full name. I just call her O. It's probably like Olivia or Ophelia or something. But she's like, I seen a coyote in my yard the other day. And I was like, really? You don't say. Do you need an exterminator? Because I would gladly come over there and take care of that for you. She was like, yeah, absolutely. And I was like, you got like some woods behind your house or something? She told me where she was located. She's in Elkton. She told me where she was located. And she was like, I don't. My house backs up to another house. But my neighbor, his name is Dave. And he's really cool. And if you go over there and talk to him and tell him that I sent you, he'll probably let you set up behind his house. So I was like, absolutely. So I got to go on Onyx and see and look at the place and stuff. But I'm going to go knock on his door and talk to him. See if I can't get in there and do some coyote hunting.
Yeah, we have a call coming in the mail. It'll be here next week.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. I feel like after the pod next week, we're gonna go at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bust a song dog.
Yeah. Maybe take it easy on the brewskis and just.
No.
I was just kidding. But we can. It's not happening.
What?
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Fuck, dude. You fucking crazy or something?
Yeah, we're gonna be drinking. Dude,
Are we gonna go to church the next day too, buddy? Huh? What the fuck?
Drunken coyote hunting. Dude, what the fuck,
dude.
bro? He's doing Boston all the time,
Dude,
bro.
firearms and alcohol, dude. Come on.
Drilling them song dogs, baby. Yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, we can hunt all night. I mean, it's gonna be cold. I'm not hunting all night, but I'm just saying we could if we wanted to.
Yeah, we'll go there and fire off the song, the call for 20 minutes. This is gay. Let's leave.
Let's go get some beer. Yeah. It'll end up just like our turkey hunts.
I hope
Yeah.
Nah. If you guys didn't notice, we got a pretty sweet new camera too.
not. Ooh.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah. The budget is increasing.
Nothing but the best for you guys. Nothing but the best.
We got one new click on Facebook. Did you see that? Friday, we got one new click.
Yeah. So this weekend, hopefully, we'll be able to get out and do some coyote hunting. I was looking into spring bear because I was like, you know what? I got this bow. I can't shoot a fucking whitetail till September. So let me see what else I can shoot. So I was looking to see if there was spring bear out in Western Maryland, and it doesn't appear to be. So, but we do have turkey and coyote in the meantime.
PA has a bear season.
Yeah, but I don't think they have spring bear.
I'll look into it.
Yeah. I'll have to look into that, but I don't think
Pretty
they
sure
do
they
either.
do.
They might. I don't think they do, but they might. I know, Maryland, I couldn't find anything about spring bear, so. And I don't know if you guys heard about it, but Jersey was trying to get rid of bear hunting altogether.
Jersey's trying to get rid of everything.
Careful. Yeah. Did they get rid of it or no?
No. As far as I know, it hasn't. It's still everything's all cool. What the hell was
I
that?
have no idea. It didn't sound good.
It sounded like
But
that.
Homemade
speaking of
snowbird.
states and trying to get rid of hunting, the city of Columbus, this is just segueing perfectly. The city of Columbus, Georgia, recently discussed implementing a ban on bow hunting for deer hunting in Columbus and Muskogee County on any tract of land that is less than 10 acres.
What?
Can you believe that?
Why? I'd like to see the reasoning behind that.
I just
Yeah, what is
because
their
they're-
justification?
they're Democrats.
Where is this at? Columbus where? Georgia?
Georgia.
That's fucking
Mus-
ridiculous.
And Muskogee County. Any tract of land under 10 acres.
Now, the bill's been entered.
It's entered, yeah.
Man, if
That's
that
gonna be a tough
passes,
one to
that
get through.
is just a travesty.
Isn't that insane, though?
That's disgusting. That makes me want to
Like-
go down there and punch some politicians. It really does.
When you see a deer, you see Bambi. And I see a rack up on the wall, as Brad Paisley
the
says.
thing is, so there's probably starving children in that county. There's probably the unemployment rate's probably through the roof. But here they are
Yeah,
attacking bow hunters.
yeah. Like they
And for
don't
what?
have
Get a
better
grip.
shit to
For
do.
what?
Get a
For-
grip.
Yeah, and you know what? Bow hunters contribute to the needy and the hungry. We donate millions of pounds of meat to homeless and hungry children every fucking year. It's outrageous. It's people need to just wake up when it comes to shit like that.
Pick your battles. Like
get
that is
real.
not.
Yeah, come on.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, another one, news fact. That guy that rode up on those kids in that blind and shot them. I can't remember where that was. I think it was Tennessee. We talked about it on a couple podcasts ago. But they did find that guy. He was dead. He died.
Good.
There
Did he kill
was
himself?
no. He I guess he tried to like flee into the wetlands there, and he drowned. Is
Good.
what the
I hope it was
autopsy is
painful.
looking like.
Good. I hope it was painful.
Well, that's another thing. It turned out he had like some kind of mental illness.
I don't care.
Yeah, he still fucking
killed some.
Like, come on, man. That's what stuff like that is what hurts the NRA, and it's what hurts our gun rights is when people do outrageous shit like that. Irresponsible and just reckless. Yeah, that's a damn shame. Those young kids, man, it was just a nightmare. That guy, basically an old man, rode up on these kids in a blind, and they're in their early 20s, shot and killed 2 of them. And then he took off, and there was a manhunt for him, and there was a bunch of storms in there. It flooded, and he ended up drowning. So
Good.
he got what was coming to him.
One less piece of garbage on the streets.
Yeah.
But, to segue, the numbers are in for the harvest total in Maryland for the
Already?
2020-2021 season. Take a wild guess of how many whitetails you think we're taking in Maryland.
I know, so I'm not going to
No,
guess.
35.
35,000, 3,500.
Oh, the total number.
Yes.
Total number of
Holy
whitetail.
shit.
in the state
Archery
of Maryland.
muzzleloader.
How many was there this year?
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I mean 2020.
2020 to
Give me a
2021.
baseline.
Oh, 2019, I believe it was 78,000.
That sounds about right.
Harvested or allowed to kill?
Harvested. Taken.
Harvested.
Dead,
So the
dead
final
whitetails.
numbers are in for the
Yeah.
20 to 21 season.
Yeah.
95,000.
Yeah, that's a good guess. 81,729 deer were killed by archery, firearms, and muzzleloaders in whitetail.
Yeah.
In Maryland, the whitetail season.
We were up from last year a couple percent.
That is bananas.
And what's more bananas about that is that we kill 80,000 deer a year, 70 to 80,000 deer a year in the state of Maryland, and the population continues to grow.
Yeah, that's what I told Sam. I said, we killed 81,000, but that number is going to come back plus some.
Plus some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. A fawn, even a deer that's born this year will breed this year.
Yeah, and a lot of does have twins, triplets.
Yeah, twins and triplets are not triplets aren't that uncommon. Twins are extremely common.
Yeah, Frederick County had the highest reported with 7,342. Carroll County was next with 6,202. Baltimore County, which is crazy, was third with 5,356. And Garrett and Washington counties rounded out the top 5 with 4,904 and 4,712. So 80,000 deer from Maryland this season.
Yeah, that's a
And-
lot of deer.
How many weren't reported?
Right, because there's always that. That's always a factor. There's always
So
assholes.
can you round it up to 90,000?
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, I don't think so.
a big jump.
Take one.
I don't think
85,000 maybe.
I
Here's
wouldn't be
what
surprised at
you mean.
85. I think that's realistic. 85,000, probably.
Because you know a lot of private property owners that butcher their own shit ain't reporting them.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. In the past, I've not reported a deer or two, but
What about the farmers that are just fucking plinking these things just to plink them?
yeah,
You know what I
out on the
mean?
harvester,
Yeah,
just plink.
Sure. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, of course, there's deer that die every year, but there's still biologists still monitor their population, so they still have a general understanding of what the population in the state is and how many we kill, how many are killed by car accidents. All that stuff they're monitoring all that, and that's how they establish bag limits. So even with as many as we're killing, it's mind-boggling to think that we can kill that many deer and the population still grows.
It's gonna regenerate plus some.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's insane. It really is. And there's even a new factor now with coyotes being a relatively more recent thing that now they're becoming a factor because of how many fawns they're eating, you know? Which is why we're going to be doing the Lord's work
I heard a statistic
killing coyotes.
on YouTube. I think it was. It said if man killed off 75% of the coyote population within a year, that would be refurbished.
Wow.
Yeah. And I believe it. After listening to Joe Rogan's podcast with that one guy and
Who
reading
wrote Coyote America.
and reading his book, I believe it.
Yeah, that was a cool ass book.
Yeah.
Yeah, the coyotes are a fascinating animal, and they're like cockroaches, man. They have an indomitable will. You can't get rid of them.
It makes me almost not want to hunt them because they're just gonna. You kill one, and I feel like they're just gonna mutate into two.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
oh,
Hydra.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you cut one head off and two more grow out of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's kind of how it is with them, because what happens is when you start killing them, they start spreading out and they start they encourage breeding. They call to one another to basically get like a baseline of who's where, and
That's the most interesting shit about a coyote.
yeah,
They call, and they get a census, and the female produces more eggs
Yep.
for how many coyotes are in her region.
in her region.
That is insane.
Yeah,
Freak.
they're amazing creatures, brilliant. I mean, super intelligent, smarter than dogs. I mean, very intelligent animals. And they'll breed with dogs too, which is
Yeah.
another
That's
factor.
well,
Yeah.
that's why the
And they'll
popula-
eat your dog
Well,
if you've got little Chihuahua running in the backyard out there at nighttime. Keep an eye on them.
Well, from that guy, he said they don't really eat them; they kill
Kill
them because they're competition. They see
Yeah.
it as another predator.
yeah, yep. But they'll kill your dog.
Oh, they're
Oh, yeah.
definitely mixed breeding now.
Yeah,
Yes,
There's no
yes,
doubt
they do.
about that.
And that's what I've seen coyotes that are very large. I mean, I've seen them. that to me look like they're 50, 60-pound coyotes. I mean, that's a big dog.
Yeah, I seen a big one at York Building one time.
A black one. I seen a black one there that looked like he was 50, 60
I didn't
pounds.
see a black one. I seen one that had mange. It was all skin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't have my
Ugh.
gun with me. When I always went out to the pit, I carried my shotgun with me just because I seen coyotes a lot.
Yeah.
And that one time I didn't have my gun with me, I was gonna blow that thing to smithereens. But
Hunting on the Clock at York Building. We'll do a mini series on that.
yeah.
I'll go over all my hunts that I got paid to do.
I kept a sawed-off shotgun in my boot.
You could have. I've seen. Oh man.
No, actually, I know guys that worked there. Remember Don, the haul truck driver? He would ride around with a 357 with a I can't remember how long the barrel. It was at least a 6-inch barrel with a scope on it.
Yeah.
And he'd hop out and
Oh yeah, and they wouldn't have cared.
not really.
If
They
you killed a
don't
coyote,
really care.
If you would have killed a coyote, they wouldn't have cared.
No, probably not.
If you would have iced a deer,
Yeah, they'd give you a hard time. Yeah, because there's a process to a deer. You know what I mean? You can't just throw it in the truck and take the pelt off. That's very frowned upon by all of us. You know, but that ain't cool. I'm not cool with that at all. I know a guy that worked there that apparently he used to do shit like that. He'd shoot deer and just cut their axe off and leave them.
that's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'd grab him by the back of his fucking neck,
Yes.
drag him over that deer. Yeah, that ain't right. Yeah, you know what?
Not good at all.
If the meat is edible, you eat it. That's all there is
Yeah.
to it. Now, there's predators and management and stuff like that. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? You got to get rid of them. You're doing a service.
Yeah.
But even that, you still should take what you can from it.
That's the question I have. If we ice a coyote, what do you do with it?
Skull and pelt.
Pelt.
That's it.
I'm
I want the skull and the pelt.
Yeah, I'd probably take the skull and the pelt. Ah, man, the meat,
See,
just,
that's
dude.
my thing.
Fuck
Like, I don't
that.
know. What do you do with it?
No way.
what do you do? I
don't know.
To be honest,
I
with you,
got
I
one
haven't
for you.
even thought about it.
I got one for
Because
you.
I'm gonna feel real weird not doing something with it.
I think I would even feel weird bringing it home for my dogs to eat.
Yeah,
The way
it's
I
kind
see
of.
The way I see
What about the
it,
chickens? You could feed it to the chickens.
it's more coyote bait.
I could do
You could feed it to the
that
chickens.
too.
Or more coyote
It is
bait.
coyote bait.
I mean, it's not that foxes won't eat it if you leave it out there with Circle of Life. Everybody watches Lion King. I mean, it's going to serve a purpose, but
It makes
for
me
me,
feel
I
weird.
would not feel very good about just leaving a carcass
yeah, I don't
out.
like it.
Yeah.
But
I
if
don't
you,
know.
If you do, that thing will be picked clean the next day.
That's true, but it
Yeah.
just, it doesn't make me
I
feel
mean,
good.
carrying, it's going to get eaten, but yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't feel good eating it. I feel like I'm eating Cora, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. But at the same time, we're saving deer fawn. If you kill a coyote, I can almost guarantee you are saving the life of at least one deer fawn.
And turkey. And rabbits. And
Yeah.
Turkeys,
squirrels.
yeah,
and
because they will
everything.
ravage turkey nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard. And that was something I was thinking about today. I wonder what a typical coyote sleeping. Where do they sleep?
Wherever they can
Dens,
find.
right?
Are they do they have like dens or do
Probably
they
den dwellings. Probably
I think
just
they only
general?
have dens when they
have litters coming.
have pups.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I think they just sleep wherever they can fucking.
Yeah, I read that book, but it's been years, man, and I need to
Yeah.
brush up on that.
I got it on Audible. I need to re-listen to it.
Yeah, I think I have it on Audible too. Yep. Yeah. So I didn't read it. I listened to that book. But yeah, whatever. You know, same deal. Same deal.
You're recording.
Yeah.
What was that shooter pass?
Yeah.
Shooter
you said you
pass.
had a shooter pass. I
Yeah,
told you I
shooter
didn't want
pass.
to.
Said it was a good one.
That's a pretty dog. John got a new dog. I don't know if we mentioned that.
Oh, Bellington.
Bellington? Oh, Bella. Yeah,
Bella, yeah.
Bellington.
What make your
Her name's Bella. She's a pretty dog.
What make your
She's
name
gotten big. Anyway, shooter
So
pass.
shooter pass. The whisker biscuit or the fall away rest?
Oh,
Some-
that's a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
Fall away
Hey,
all day.
I was reading some forums online. To us, it may be a no-brainer. But to a lot of people, man, they like that fucking whisker biscuit and will not let it go.
Yeah,
I agree,
absolutely.
I agree with it.
Yeah.
I mean-
They have their reasoning.
The whisker biscuit is it's a phenomenal rest. You know,
It's tried and true.
it's not going
true.
anywhere.
Yeah.
And people say, "Oh, it's slowing your arrow down." How much is it really slowing?
Very,
down?
very little.
Very, very. Little.
Maybe a single-digit feet per second. It's slowing it down.
All the articles I was reading online were, if you're going to shoot 100 yards, if you're going to take 100-yard shots, they say
Oh yeah.
go with the drop arrow.
I love
rest.
my ultra What a QAD?
QAD.
I love it.
Yeah, we both shoot QAD. I think we have slightly different models. Mine
Yeah.
is the QAD HD X.
I think I have the LD. It's in my truck.
Yeah, they're both really nice. And the difference is the Whisker Biscuit is basically a bunch of fibers. It's a circle, and your arrow just rests in there, and it holds it in place. The drop-away rest is, and they have different versions of a drop-away rest. They have limb-driven, they have cable-driven. But basically when you draw, it rises up, and then when you release, it drops down so that it doesn't come in contact with anything. The arrow flies freely. So the downside to the Whisker Biscuit is there's a couple. There's one, the potential drag, because it's going to hit your fletchings, so it'll slow it down slightly. Also, slight inconsistency, because it's never going to sit exactly the same on there. And also with time, it's going to wear those, and you're going to get inconsistency in time as well. So it's hard to really argue a Whisker Biscuit over it, in my eyes. But I've heard people say, they prefer Whisker Biscuit.
I loved it up until I got my drop away.
Yeah.
A year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Putting a drop away in the new one.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If you're getting a brand spanking new buddy, you gotta get top of the line.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what have you, Runsky? That's something.
Yeah, it's new. That's gonna be new.
We
That's
got
gonna be new for me.
my setup. We pretty much went over everything on the podcast. I got a limb saver. I believe it's a 9-inch. It's a 9-inch stabilizer.
If that's 9 inches, I'm 10.
If that's 9 inches, I got a QAD drop away rest, and I have a Hoyt quiver. It's a four quiver carbon, and then I have my quiver's not. I don't have it on right now. So if you're watching, not listening, you can't see it anyway. And then my sight, which is new, I was shooting an HHA single pin. I got a new Spot Hog Fast Eddie XL double pin. That's what I'm rocking. And then my release, I use a B3 Ranger, which is a hinge release that I really like for target. And then my hunting release is a thumb release. It's a 3-finger, and it is a True Ball. I can't remember. It's a True Ball. It's a black True Ball thumb release. That's my setup.
Got the swivel head. It's a caliper.
Yeah, it's a caliper jaw, and the head swivels. I can't remember the exact name, but it's a great release. I like both the releases I have, and I've tried several. Runsky, my question for you is, what kind of sight are you looking at, man? What are you thinking about getting?
That Spot Hog's pretty sweet. You sent me that triple pin.
Yeah,
That thing's fucking badass.
that thing. They got one at Autumn Sky.
Yep, right there.
This?
Grab that.
Johnny is going with the.
What do you think about the old CBE?
This is so. If you guys are listening, I'll narrate for you.
See that thing.
The CBE is very similar to the Spot Hog Fast Eddie XL. I don't know if they come in double pin. I think they might just be single pin.
The single pin's sick.
Yeah. I really like the single pin, which is what I've shot for years. And I almost thought about going with the single pin.
Is it cheaper?
And they're the same price. The CBE and the Spot Hog are both. I could say they both look fantastic.
If I'm being honest, just off of feel, this feels more quality. If
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Like the adjustment knobs and all that.
You can feel this one. I mean, his bracket's on, but that's with the bracket off.
Man, this motherfucker.
Like see how they got the exposed gears and shit.
Yeah, like I just got this today. And,
Yeah.
They're both sweet. I mean, they're both. I'm probably gonna go with the Fast Eddie, the XL, the 3-pin.
Yeah.
I gotta figure this
I
thing
think
out.
that CBE looks sweet.
But it
man.
does look sweet. It feels nice.
Yeah.
I like the fact that
I like to look at that one pin too.
the difference for the CBE that I like a lot, and I don't know if it's going to be a real, I don't know if it's a game changer, but your sight on the Fast Eddie, your numbers are on the right hand side
On the dial.
Like that.
on the dial, and for the CBE, your numbers are going to fall on the left hand side. So when you're looking down your peep sight with the CBE, you can look over and like double check yourself to make sure. Now, personally, I have never had my yardage wrong shooting at a deer. I've done it on target, like when I first got the sight. You'll probably do it a couple times, but
Dude, I'm terrified.
you won't.
I'm terrified.
You'll do it a couple times on a target. But
I
after like, I don't know, a little bit of shooting with it, you'll never do it again.
Dude,
I don't do it anymore.
I don't want a 10-point buck walking by and fling it over his back.
Yeah.
God damn, I forgot to move the motherfucker.
How do you release
Yeah.
the adjustment?
I don't, dude. You're
not
looking
break
at
it.
it. You're
It's
looking
fresh
at it
out of
the
the box.
first time I'm looking at
Fresh out of the box, yeah.
Let's look at that little flapper right there.
I
It is,
think
yeah.
I think it's a fantastic sight. I mean,
It's pretty fucking stiff, man.
you can't go wrong with it. It'll loosen up over time.
Doesn't everything?
Tell me.
Yeah, that's what this is. The lock is here, and you can. I mean, this is to lock it, and then to unlock it. I mean, it rolls very smooth.
It does.
And I really like having the double pin, honestly, because so my single pin, if I set this pin down at 20, my second pin is at about 37 yards,
Got that quick option.
which is a quick
Yep.
option to hit something anywhere from 35 to 43 is I don't have to move anything,
I like that.
and anything from 25 and under I don't have to move anything. So that's what's really nice about having the two pins. For a hunting standpoint, I think the 3-pin is probably your best bet because it gives you one in between these two.
I think that's the route I'm going to take.
And for hunting, it's really nice to have the several pins, but for target, it's really nice to have the rotation and being able to reach out further. And not only that, but you can get exact. So if I range a target when we're at the TAC, the Total Archery Challenge in Seven Springs, and that target is 47 yards, I like the fact that I don't have to put it between my 40 and 50 yard pins slightly more towards the 50. I mean,
Right.
it's absurd.
Yeah.
With a single pin, I can go to 47 yards exactly, and I'm shooting it. And it's just, it's the way to go.
Yeah, I know a couple pods ago I said I was going to stick with the 5-pin for hunting, but the
Why?
single pin was needed. It was
Yeah.
needed for the tack.
Absolutely. You need it. But once, I'm telling you, once you switch to that single pin, you're going to want to, if I have to guess, now I could be wrong, I think you're going to stick with the single pin.
I know how I am,
Yeah.
and I'm going to love it.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love the way you look. I guarantee it.
Men's Warehouse.
Men's Warehouse. Shout out. Went there for
Shout
went there for many weddings. I like the bachelor parties a lot better.
Don't get married.
Next person who's getting married, we're going to fucking Vegas.
Well, we're not getting married.
No, Brian's getting married.
But
so
we're going
buckle
to
up.
Ryan, we're
Me and
going
Sam
to
are going.
Vegas.
Me and Sam are going to Cabo if you guys want to tag along.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'd go over great.
Hey, yeah. So total cost. I don't know if I mentioned cost, but whatever bow shop you're at is going to be about 11. It's going to be about $1,050 to $1,200 for a Ventum if you want to go grab one,
$12.50.
Go
Which
last
is-
year's model.
which is coincidentally about what you're going to get back for the stimulus check that's coming up.
Go last year's model because these new binary cams this year are funny.
They are. I fucking I don't like that, and I looked into it online after Autumn Sky today because we went to a new binary cam system this year as opposed to the I don't know what the hell that was called before. It had a yoke,
Yeah, a split yoke.
with a split yoke that the strings would go on either side, and it was more adjustable, and it didn't have as much cam lean. But from what I was reading online, everybody's saying that's messing with these is that the shims, you just move them shims around, and it's not a factor. You can make them shoot great by moving them around. It's just more of a pain in the ass as opposed to the yoke. It's much more user friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't have a good bow shop, fuck. Like if
Oh my
I didn't have Autumn Sky, man, I'd be stuck with a fucked up rig unless I wanted to buy a bow press.
Yeah.
You know. So it's really nice. You got to have a good bow shop, and if there ain't one around you,
Find
check
one.
out John Dudley's School of Knock. He's got literally everything you need to know on how to work on bows. Everything there is online.
They're really long videos, but just watch them.
Super informative.
Yeah.
That School of Knock, and I mean, he goes everything from how to shoot, how to get over target panic, how to tune your bow. Everything is on there.
How to tie a D loop.
Everything.
I learned those soft knocks.
Yeah.
I learned from right from him, School of Knock, and man, I love them soft knocks.
John Dudley is just a wealth of information. If you're a bow hunter, and whether you're new, I watch them. I just watched one the other day to freshen up on my paper tuning. if whether you're new to bow hunting or you've been doing it for years, he is a invaluable source. I mean, he's awesome. He's really, and nobody else is putting information out there like John Dudley is. I mean, his website is awesome. It's got everything any question you could possibly want to know about bow hunting, it's on there. I mean, of course, you can listen to this podcast, but
and get no information.
Get absolutely nothing out of it. But yeah, check that out. Dudley's got some great shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the tech, we're gonna record what we can.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna try to do some filming. We're working on getting our filming, stepping our game up.
Yeah.
Making things better. We've got this new camera, yet again another camera on the pod, which is much higher quality, and we're gonna try to record some at the TAC, but we're gonna be there having a good time.
Yeah.
But also, if you want to come and fucking give us a shout out, come check us out. We're gonna have some merchandise we're gonna be handing out there as well, and
Yeah, we'll probably go
kissing babies, signing autographs.
Instagram live a couple times, but we're not gonna get too
Well,
in
if
depth.
you guys want to burn down a ski resort with us, then show up Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to
Saturday
night. If you want to
Friday
go
and
out
Saturday.
and learn how to paint a town red with the Beers and Deers crew, you come join
Yes,
us.
because I'm telling you one thing. All them other fellas aren't going to tear that motherfucker down like we are. Okay?
No.
So,
They're not.
come to the Beers and
Put it
Deers
this way,
crew.
I'm bringing bail money.
And with that,
Mom, can you go bail this out?
Yeah, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna tune out. We'd love to see you at the TAC. We got some time.
we'll bring
We got some time. We're gonna see y'all next week. You guys got anything else?
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Think that's going to do it for the week. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate the hell out of you. If you watch this video, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button.
We are
please.
stagnant.
Yeah,
we
we're-
suck. 48 subscribers.
Yep. If you guys listen at all, or if you know anybody, they could just maybe hit that
It's
subscribe.
fucking free, dude.
Hook a brother,
Don't be a fucking loser,
Hook a
dude.
brother up with some of them likes, man. Come on,
You got any
dog.
of them subscribers, dude?
Yeah, we
Come
appreciate
on.
you. Any questions, you can always email us at beersanddeerspodcast@gmail.com or the Instagram or the Facebook. Check us out.
Yeah, don't be a loser.
Appreciate it. Any questions? Ask them.
Peace.
With that, we'll see y'all next week. Cecil Tucky.
Come and take it, Nancy.
Live.